great hockey game. So we kind of were hoping for the same thing, but they were the better team today.
Nate, what did they do to make it so difficult to generate offensively?
They were just on top of us, on top of our forwards. When we did make plays and to get out, it was only one guy was isolated a lot of the time. It's hard to play that way. It's hard to for that one guy to try and beat somebody in this league, and especially when it's in your zone. Their D did a really great job of swinging in at our wingers and making it hard for them to be able to slash across and get our momentum going.
Yeah, defensively, it seemed they were able to get the puck behind your defense and kind of get at you in the corners.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're usually pretty good at slowing that up.
Yeah.
How did they have success with that?
I think they were, through the neutral zone, they had a plan which was, did a few bunk backs and getting their guys going with speed and not just a tip in and go get it, right? I think that is what makes it a lot harder for a defenseman anywhere to go back and get it when such pressure is coming on you, when such speed is coming on you, because you don't have that extra second to go check one, check two, and be able to find your next play when there's a guy breathing down your neck. And I think, that's what started the game. That's what started, them rolling around our zone.
Is there a feeling the game last night had an effect on the game tonight?
I don't know. We just didn't show up in the first period and really just put ourselves in the hole. Whether that's part of last night or not just remains to be interpreted.
Hey, going back to yesterday, you played with Colin as an original misfit with the Jets defense core. What is it adding?
Yeah. We'll see. He's a good character guy. I like him. He's a good dude in the room. Skates well, shoots the puck hard. I think he's led the season the last couple of years in hardest shot. He's played with him on the power play before. Like I said, when that thing takes off, it really is something. Kind of refined his game the last couple of years into a two-way guy, and my room's lucky to have him.
Thanks.
Frustrating part of the start to that game tonight?
Maybe the score. I don't know if there's really one thing. I thought it was, a very poor start by us. Huge game, obviously. Two top teams in the West, points-wise, going at it, or percentage-wise. And then to kind of lay an egg like that is unacceptable. I think, we'll all go home and look in the mirror and try to turn the page, but we're a lot better hockey club than we showed tonight.
Made it tough to generate offense as for the group as a whole.
Yeah, I thought they defended hard. They kind of kept us to the outside, and then I think we passed up some opportunities, and we were kind of in the house to get shots to the net. So I think it was just kind of it wasn't always the shot first mentality, which we needed to have. And then when you get down a couple, you might try to force a few more plays. It's probably not the right idea, but. I just don't think the shot mindset was there all night.
You had the shot mindset. I mean, what did you see on the stop by Demko at 2-0?
Oh yeah, great play by Laus. I just didn't get it up. Good save, but I mean I had half the net to work with if I elevated that puck, and then that's just what it was. 5 seconds later, it's in the back of our net, and we were down 3 rips, so it was kind of tough to swallow there.
Given the stage, and like you said, the two top teams point percentage-wise, the fact you didn't get the first period you wanted, the game that you wanted, does it make it any more frustrating given the matchup?
Yeah, for sure. I think, coming off last night too, where we felt we played a really, really solid team game, and then coming to tonight, back-to-back not being an excuse. I think, we felt good. We felt confident, and then we didn't have it tonight for whatever reason that is. But yeah, like you said, the stage was big. Hockey Night in Canada, two top teams going at it, but we're 1-1 against them now, and we'll get back to work.
I wonder if, knowing that there's change coming for your next game, adding players that you added at the trade deadline, if there's any kind of feeling that maybe there was a look ahead.
I mean, you could have said that last game against Seattle then too, and I don't think that was the case. So it'd be too easy to point the finger at that. I think we weren't good enough.
Team clearly didn't like.
No, there's not. So, whatever my message was before the game was clearly wrong. So it starts with that, I guess, and then it's up. No, listen. The bottom line is that's the worst game we have played in my 2 years here, by far, because we didn't have one player play a good game, not one. So it starts there, and it ends there. It's as simple as that.
So none of this was on the Canucks.
Oh yeah, they played a great game, but it's the same team we came in here 3 weeks ago and played. So that's on us. We didn't have one player play a good game. So it starts there.
When you did the line blending,
Well, listen, the line blending, nothing. We had nobody going. It's that simple. Don't overanalyze anything other than that. Again, it's the worst game we've played in the 2 years I've been here, and we didn't have one player play well. So line blending had absolutely nothing to do with anything.
What was the most frustrating part, Rick?
That
Then?
we had no one going. Not one player play well.
Does the fact that this was a matchup you guys were obviously looking forward to, does that make it even more frustrating?
Yeah,
that your team
it's all right. Listen, give them credit. They played well. We didn't. We came in here and played a great game 3 weeks ago. Tonight we didn't. So we got one more game with them at the end of the year. We'll go from there. Get ready for Monday. Thanks.
Thanks, Rick.